Okay, hey guys, welcome into another edition. My webcam is kind of screwed up here, isn't it? Let's try that. Yeah, we've had all kinds of technical issues lately. Welcome in to another edition of the Regular Guys DFS show. We are doing picks and parlays today, kind of our new show that we came up with here. It's brought to you by Prize Picks. Click that link right down below in this video here, guys. You'll get a 100% match on your first deposit up to $100, and we were right in the middle right now of a promo for Prize Picks where we can win even more promo dollars. So yeah, make sure you sign up for Prize Picks, guys. Again, go to prizepicks.com, use the code regular, or just click that link. Just click that banner that you see right there. It'll take you right where you need to go to sign up. Get in on this, man. This is fun. This is something that probably about a month ago I started paying attention to, and decided to go ahead and give it a shot. And then Prize Picks was kind enough to partner with us, and it's a blast, man. It's a different way to play daily fantasy. It's basically like having a casino to play parlays right on your desktop. We've been having a lot of success with it. In fact, I just cashed out a fairly significant amount of money on Prize Picks, and it took like a day and a half to get here. So there's absolutely no worries about cashing out your own money. You don't have to pay a fee to cash out your own money. It doesn't take 2 weeks, and you hope you get a cashier's check from the Philippines or something. And I don't have to drive 50 miles up to Iowa, which is the closest state to me that has legal gaming, to place these bets. And we just play over under the prop numbers, and that will be our main focus on the show today, picks and parlays. But before we get started into it, I need to take care of this business, guys. I would really appreciate it if you would hit that like button down below. I also appreciate if you'd hit the subscribe button and then click the little notification bell. That way you get notified every time we put out new videos. We got a heck of a lot going on right now. We're kind of getting in between, excuse me. We just finished with NBA where we had a very successful season, and we're getting ready to get back into NFL, obviously, where we had a great year last year, and I'm excited to be able to put out these videos and help the regular guys. That's where we came up with the name of this channel, the Regular Guys. Make money playing fantasy sports, because you can do it. You don't have to be a professional player to make money playing fantasy sports, and that's the whole point of what I'm doing here. So if you guys would please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then give me a follow on Twitter at SandoDFS. That's where I put out a lot of updates on our Prize Pick stuff, the new contests, when we're going to have new videos, anything that I think needs changed that maybe we had talked about in the videos, and then something has happened where new information is coming, anything like that. So please, again, give me a follow on Twitter at SandoDFS, and like and subscribe these videos. And that way we can keep making them. And hopefully you guys are getting something out of it. Look, the point is to make money, and hopefully you guys are doing that, because we've been doing a fairly good job at it. So, okay, I'll try to keep this video short today. As I mentioned, we're kind of in the middle of a promo for Prize Picks. They had a 7-day MLB promotion where the more you play during those 7 days, the more promo dollars, more bucks you can earn in your account, free bucks. It's not too late to get in on that. I think we're getting into day 4. So if you played today in the next 3 days, I think you're still going to get, let me pull this up here. I think I have it on the desktop here, right here. You can still get up to $10 in promo dollars. I think we have 3 left. And if you've been playing along, if we play all 7 days, $75 plus a free entry to win $1,000. So it's been focused on Major League Baseball, so that's what I went through here this morning. But I do also have, we have men's basketball tonight. I'll be playing on DraftKings, International Olympic Basketball. And I do have some Prize Picks plays that I like quite a bit for the basketball game tonight. So first of all, let's just get started. Again, I'll try and keep this short and sweet. Here's our Prize Picks, the ones that I like the best so far today for Major League Baseball. You never know exactly what the promo is going to be, if they're going to do, one day was just pitchers, one day was just, fielders, everyday players. So I just went through a few of both that I like. And so let's start with the pitchers. And my 3 favorite pitchers today. Let's see. Taylor Widener, Dylan Cease, and who was my other one? Was it Brand? Sorry, guys. My notes are a little... Yeah, it was Brad Keller. So Brad Keller's number, let's start there. Over under 4.5. In his last 3 outings, Brad Keller has had 6, 9, and 7 Ks, respectively. So I love the number at 4.5. That's one of the first ones I'm going to jump on. Dylan Cease. Let's find Dylan Cease right next to him, right there for the White Sox versus KC in the same game. Dylan Cease, his number is 6. It's a little higher than I'd like, but he has 10 Ks twice this year, Dylan Cease, and he has 3 other games where he's over 6. So just playing the odds, I think Dylan Cease is another of my favorite players. And then where is old Taylor Widener? Taylor Widener against Arizona versus Texas. Over 5. He's been over 5 3 of his last 5 outings. I like the matchup against Texas, who is really, really bad. So, I think Taylor Widener will be my 3rd favorite. I also looked at, who else did I look at here? Robbie Ray. Had a bad outing last time, but I'm expecting a bounce back from him. Robbie Ray has consistently pitched double-digit strikeouts this year. He had 1 bad outing last time. Now, it was against Boston, his last outing, but I think he bounces back here today, and I'm fairly comfortable going over the 6.5 mark with Robbie Ray. So over on Brad Keller, over on Robbie Ray, over on Taylor Widener, over on Dylan Cease. The only guy that I've looked at here, Sandy Alcantara right here. He hasn't had very many games where he's had at least 5 strikeouts. So if you're looking for an underplay, I think Sally Alcantara is my favorite under, although I could certainly go under on Adam Wainwright and Spencer Watkins as well. So one of these 3 guys right here, from the research I did this morning, will be my favorite underplays. I think Alcantara 1 and then Watkins 2 for Baltimore against Miami. So these are the 2 guys if we're looking for underplays. I like it under 4.5 on Sandy, and I like it under 4 on Spencer. So that's our pitchers. We'll just go up here to position players. I went through a few here. Trey Turner. He's been very good, very consistent for Washington lately. I like him over. He's had 2 hits, at least 2 hits in his last 2 games. Christian Yelich, I'm going to go under 1.5. He was 0 for, I think he's 0 for 8 in his last 2 games. He and Colton Wong, neither one of them have been very good. I would be comfortable taking an under on either one of these 2. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just land on my under being Christian Yelich. Garrett, let's see. Oh, Brian Reynolds. This is probably my favorite play of the day. Brian Reynolds has just been consistent, man. He is, where's my notes on Reynolds? Yeah, he's had at least 2 hits in his last 3 games. And I think one of those he added a walk, maybe 2 of them he had added a walk. So we're trying to get over under. If you're new to Prize Picks, we're basically betting props on these numbers that you see right here. Over or under 1.5 hits and walks. Earlier we looked at strikeouts. We're just predicting whether a guy goes over or under that total that they give you. I like to try and jump in on these early. I can't wait to see how soon Prize Picks will get the MLB promotion for the day out, because some of these will change as we go along. So the sooner we can get in on them, I think the better. So we've got Yelich at under. We've got Trey Turner at over. I'm going to go back tonight. Oh, and we've got Brian Reynolds at over. And then another guy I'm going back. He got me last night. He cost me a a 5 out of 5. Bo Bichette, but Bo Bichette has been very, very consistent this year. He's been a hitting machine. I have no problem going back to him as an over. And my guy Freddie Freeman, I've played him 3 times at least this year. He's went over every time. I think last game I didn't play him. He did go under. So I'm ready for a bounce back game against the Mets again for Freddie Freeman. So I have no problem playing any of those guys over. The other guy that I looked at for an under, if you're looking for an under, Cabrian Hayes out of Pittsburgh. He just hasn't been very good. He hasn't been very consistent. And, you know, another 0 for 4 night for him would not surprise me at all. So Cabrian Hayes and Christian Yelich are my unders. And then my overs are Bo Bichette, who I love. Always love Freddie Freeman. But Brian Reynolds, probably my favorite play. So that's the Major League Baseball portion of it. Again, if you're playing along on Prize Picks, we'll get, you know, the exact promotion later today on exactly what, you know, you have to do to qualify. But this is also for you guys that are new here to Prize Picks. Get signed up. Use that link that you see right there. Just click on the banner that's right here in the video. Take you right there. For every dollar you put in, they'll match $1. And it's not like some gimmick stuff that, I mean, if you put in 50, they give you 50 and you can use it right away. It's up to $100. So get into this, guys, because in our earlier video, I had given away some of my favorite team props for the NFL this year. Now, I don't know if they have them up on Prize Picks yet, but we do a betting portion on this show of actually putting in wagers, you know, where you can play, where you have legal gaming. And I'll go back and review those in a later video as we get a little closer to football here, but it's getting pretty close to time. So we did have some over-under on team props, on team wins, and we'll see if Prize Picks adds that. So real quick, I want to jump over here to Olympic basketball because a couple of things caught my eye here today. And again, I've just mainly been looking over under real-time points. And where is the one that I found? I don't get this number right here. Thomas Satoransky. His last game, the Czech Republic. I'm just going to pull up my notes here because I've got everything written down here. He played 34 minutes, scored 6 points. 6 points. 16.5 is his number. I'm playing, I mean, I can't get to it fast enough. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe in some previous qualifiers he had played better. I don't have all of that information. But in the actual Olympic game, they're playing France, who beat the United States. So I can't get under 16.5 points on Thomas Satoransky fast enough. Other guys that I like, Bam. Bam has been the consistent player for the United States. He's went over at least 12 points, I think, in most of the games that they've played. I think he had another 12 or 13 in the loss against France. Iran shouldn't have any players that can deal with Bam right now. So I definitely love Bam over the 9.5. And then I love Gobert. I love Gobert over 11.5. I expect him to get at least 15, 16 points tonight in this game against the Czech Republic. Actually, it starts, 11:40. It's actually tomorrow morning, but get in on it as soon as you can before it moves. So my favorite plays here, Gobert over, Bam over, Satoransky under. Patty Mills has just been balling. I think he scored 28 last game for Australia. He's kind of been their go-to scorer guy. It's actually pretty cool to watch. Patty Mills over 21 points. If I go with a 4-teamer, that is how I will finish it out. The American guys, I mean, they haven't been that good. Iran hasn't, but we're playing so many different guys. I know Iran is like a not a good team, and we're supposed to beat these guys really easily later tonight. But like Durant, if you force me to play Durant, I'm playing him under 20 points. I think he scored 10 or 11 in the last game against France. Lillard, the same thing. I'm playing these guys under. Tatum's interesting. I think he scored 9 points last game. Again, I think with just as many guys that are going to play, many different guys, and I expect some guys like Devin Booker to probably have a better night than he had last time. I don't know if I expect not Middleton. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about, Drew Holiday. I don't know if I expect him to have another 18, but he's not one of the players listed here. So I'm just not confident in a big scoring night really from too many of the American guys. Again, I think Bam will get into double digits, but if I had to play Durant, I'd play him under. If I had to play Lillard, I'd play him under. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess, for the American guys that we have right now. Evan Fournier has been very big for the Czech Republic. I know it's kind of a big number, 21.5, but I would have no problem playing Fournier over. So anyway, guys, that's a look. I think we're just going to focus on the prize pick stuff today. I haven't got into too much more NFL research for actual betting as far as some futures for the NFL. Again, last video, go back and check that out. If you do want to play team over-under totals, I'm going to make a drive up here probably this week or this weekend up to Iowa and put in my team totals for the year before they start moving too much. But that was out in the last video, so check that out if you're interested in our thoughts on NFL team over-under total wins for the year. I think that'll do it for today's video, guys. We're just going to focus again mainly on the prize pick stuff. As soon as we know the challenge for the MLB challenge, for you guys that are playing along with it, I'll tweet it out. So make sure you're following me on Twitter at SandoDFS. And again, before we get out of here today, guys, I would really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, please, and click that little notification bell. That way you get notified every time we put out new videos. Thank you very much for tuning in to Picks and Parlays. The Husker Nation podcast will be, episode 2 will be coming out a little bit later this week, and we'll try and get another Picks and Parlays video out here tomorrow, probably again focusing mainly on prize picks. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you're getting something out of this, and we'll talk to you next time.